Hello everyone, my name is Pooja and I've done my master's in medical microbiology. And from the past 1.5 years, I've been associated with MyAussieTutor and providing online academic resources and support to students. So today we'll be discussing a very interesting topic, which is yarning cycle. So to introduce with this topic, we'll discuss what is a yarning cycle and how it supports individuals of different or similar cultural background. So it is a learning and teaching strategy by engaging cultural knowledge. Yarning cycle supports a dynamic way of learning and expressing thoughts. It will also enable learning and understanding from different collective groups to develop trust-based relationships. It will focus on effective communication to preserve and pass the cultural beliefs. So in this, it is called as a cycle, to be more specific, a yarning cycle, because the individuals or the participants in this cycle will sit in a form of a circle and will communicate and develop a relationship based on trust, and then further share their ideas and values, what they have got from their experience or from their cultural knowledge, and then discuss various topics in order to improve their health and overall well-being. It is more commonly employed by the educators to coordinate people or students belonging to a different religion, like the Aboriginal or the non-Aboriginal children. It will enable better understanding of their culture and sharing of knowledge among different students. So moving to the next slide, we'll discuss how it acts as a strength-based approach. So in this, we'll discuss the process of yarning cycle, which includes 5 major steps. The first one is sit in a circle. The next one is introduce a group. Third one is introduce focus question, followed by sharing of thoughts and ideas, and then reflection. In the first point, the participants will sit in a circle and encouraged to effectively listen the viewpoints of the others. They should also understand that all the considered equal within the circle and there is no hierarchy. So all the participants, it can be students or individuals, belong to the different community. So every member of the group will understand themselves equal in terms of religion or ethnicity by forming a circle. So the second step, the host, who is the person who is initiating this yarning cycle or the process, the host will invite participants to introduce themselves and share ideas or anything about themselves. So this is a way we can start the introduction part, and where each one of the member will say some things about themselves and the others will listen, and in this way they can ensure a safe introduction. Then introduce a focus question. The host will introduce the purpose of the yarning cycle or will introduce a focus question to participants. For example, the educator is involving this yarning cycle to discuss any topic which is useful for the students in the class as a classroom activity. So the educator will first make all the participants introduce with themselves so that they can better understand the viewpoint of the others and can interact with them, and then the main topic of why this yarning cycle has been proposed will be introduced by the host, and this is followed by sharing of thoughts and ideas. The host could provide butcher's paper in the middle of the circle for participants to record their thoughts, or hold the circle outside so that participants can draw their thoughts in the dirt. The last one is reflect. Resolve any actions or issues, identify the yarning cycle, or agree to follow up by future yarning cycles. So this yarning cycle, or the first session of the yarning cycle, can narrow down various ideas that will be accepted by few members of the cycle and will not be accepted by the few members of the other few members of the group. So this will lead to various input various thoughts and ideas which can further be dissolved and discussed by the further or future sessions of the yarning cycle. So in this way, yarning cycle will focus on the strength, which is communication, and the ability to interact with the others among the children or other individuals. So in this way, it can be said that yarning cycle can act as a strength-based approach for better understanding and learning. So how it can act as a safety-based approach? By using yarning circles as a teaching and learning strategy, students' understanding of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander and ways of working are enhanced. So the teacher will be able to understand the approach of different students, whether they belong to the Aboriginal community or as well as the students who belong to non-Aboriginal communities as well. And in this way, she will be able to understand their ideas and thereby design effective learning approaches for their future academic support. This strategy is suitable for individuals of all age groups, irrespective of their race and ethnicity. This approach is also a way by which cultural safety can be ensured, where the people or the participants of the group will feel safe and respected, as everyone will receive an equal opportunities to express their ideas by ensuring their cultural safety. So in this way, it is also a process where the individuals will feel safe and respected. They will be free to ask questions without judgments, because in most of the cases, if there is a group discussion, some people will judge others based on their ideas and approaches. But in this process, every student or individual will gain equal amount of opportunities so that they can express their ideas and they can ask questions to others without any prejudice. So thereby it can improve the knowledge and it acts as a better learning method. So how it acts as a safety-based approach? The sense of safety, firstly the cultural safety. It will bring learning about the other cultures, where the safe spaces can be created and the people will feel safe in the circle. They will feel safe as they will be safe to share their thoughts and beliefs, safe to ask inappropriate questions, and safe, they can ensure a safe environment. The host can ensure a safe environment. They will feel safe. It is important for making their long-term engagement with the yarning cycle because cultural safety is very critical issue or barrier among the Aboriginal children or other individuals, because they face various issues in communicating with others in the school settings or at a different social or community level as well. So community or cultural safety is very essential for the long-term engagement of the individuals participating in the yarning cycle. It can act better for the students or the other individuals, and therefore it can act as a better approach for learning strategy. So this graph, or we can say this diagram, is clearly representing the safety-based approach of the yarning cycle. So next we'll discuss the health promotion and how yarning cycle will ensure the health promotion. Firstly, we will discuss this presentation based on the adults who belong to the Aboriginal or more to be specific, the aging population of the Aboriginal people. As we know that the aging people have low muscular strength and they are also accompanied with various chronic health issues which can trigger fall among most of the population. So if we will discuss and take an example of a fall, we can better be able to understand the health promotion with the help of yarning cycle. So there can be various fall prevention strategies that can be employed or that have been used by individuals of the Aboriginal community, but these strategies will be significant to one and may not be known by the others. So there is a need to distribute their ideas and knowledge about prevention of falls for health promotion. So this yarning cycle can be imposed where different individuals from different communities will be engaged, and they will be provided with equal opportunities to ask questions and share their ideas and views for managing the falls. So they will be free to discussions, and there will be also cultural safety, so they can ensure a long-term engagement with the first session or as well as the proceeding sessions as well. So there will be a sharing of thoughts and ideas about fall prevention strategies, and in this way health can be promoted by providing different ideas about the prevention of fall. So fall prevention is just an example that we took to understand how yarning cycle ensures health promotion. Moving to the next slide, health and care. How yarning cycle ensures safety in health and care. As we know that it is estimated that 37% of the Aboriginal and Torres Islander people or adults, to be more specific, have diabetes, and every 1 in 3 has diabetic retinopathy. 98% of the blindness from diabetes is preventable with early detection and timely management. However, the low economic status of the Aboriginal community restricts them from gaining the effective healthcare services from the healthcare providers. So they are at more risk of diabetes because of their poverty or poor financial status, and they also lack health literacy so that they can self-manage the illness, for example diabetes. So therefore the health yarning cycle can be employed for the people affected with diabetes and belong to the Aboriginal community. So in this way they will discuss the disease prevention strategies. In a similar way we discuss the fall prevention strategies, and this yarning cycle will ensure a safe and respectful discussions where the information will be shared from one individual to other, and their information will be transmitted to other people as well, so that they can employ and ensure the safety everybody will ensure the safety of themselves by including various strategies that can limit the risk factors of the diabetes, and self-improvement of the diabetes can be done. How mental health can be promoted? So as we know that Aboriginal people are being affected with colonization and European settlement. This has triggered intergenerational trauma, which includes the psychological health burden and finally ends up with discrimination and stigmatization. Therefore, there is more risk of psychological burden on the Aboriginal people, and there is more risk of mental illnesses among them. So they are not also able to express their ideas and concerns because of lack of communication, or we can say lack of competence because of the mental health issues. Also, there is a high healthcare cost and lack of access of Aboriginal people to receive better mental health care services. So yarning cycle is a better way where the strengths, fun, play and learning will be enabled, because every individual has a right to remain safe and include various protective strategies like mind one another is a good way of all the time. Think about one another is also a good way of all the time. So these are all the factors and ideas behind yarning cycle and how it can help to promote the health. Thereby, yarning cycle is a better way where learning can be made with the help of fun activities, and support can be provided from one individual to another belong to the same community, so that their mental health can be promoted. Health and wellness among women. In this we'll discuss this very particular section. As we know that past experiences lead to the development of poor knowledge. There are various recreational activities that need to be designed especially for women, because they are often considered or neglected part of the society, and therefore more concern is being required among the healthcare professionals to improve the overall health of the women. Women therefore participate in family and cross-cultural yarning. They also have the Aboriginal do have this cross-cultural yarning where the women will be allowed to participate to promote better health and well-being. Their elders, family members can be engaged where they will better understand what is the use and misuse of the various healthcare services, how to promote better housing and mental health, how work and support can lead to better women health and well-being. And this all can be done with the help of dance, art and culture, as women are more supported by dance and culture. So this dance and culture is a strength among the women that can be used in this cross-cultural yarning and can support the overall well-being of the women. So to summarize, we can say that a yarning cycle encourages responsible, respectful and honest interaction between participants belonging to the different community. It will foster accountability and provide a safe place to heard and to respond. It will promote student-student interaction or individual community connectedness, because the people belonging to the same community will come and form a cycle and thereby will receive equal opportunities to share and express their view and ideas about promoting health and improving the overall well-being of each other. So it is an enrich learning experience for Aboriginal people to improve their overall health and well-being. So we can say that yarning cycle is a better learning strategy that can be employed by various healthcare professionals or students, educators, thereby supporting their overall health and well-being. So these are all the references that we used to design this presentation. Thank you and have a nice day.